Okay, sorry about that. I got cut off on that last video because the new screencast software I'm using is um, only allows me 15 minutes at a time because it's a free version and I'm trying it out. And I actually like it, so you might want to check them out there. It's right there at the bottom of the screen. Um, just go to that website and you'll. It's pretty good software. I like it better than what I was using before, which was Cam Studio. So, anyway, back to what I was doing before. Um, select the object name. In this case, the object name is object name, and then go ahead and set attribute error, key error, and type error. Add code. Once again, manually edit if you want. No need. Say OK. And now the cube panel will only show up if the cube is selected and you are in object mode. Okay, and you can look at the code window for that and double check that. Each one of these is each panel. Let me make these small. So here's the Brad panel. This is the second panel, which would be layers. So let's go ahead and change the name of that real quick. Select layers, and we'll just change the name of this to layers. Sounds good to me. And change the name of this one to cube shape key. Okay, now Brad layers cube shape key, so you can see what the code is for each one. And on the cube shape key right now we've got it to pull if it's only in object mode, and also if the object name is which in this case object name is cube. So if object name here equals object name, which is cube, so then it will continue on to draw. Otherwise, it will give an exception and return false. Okay. Now let's go back into Blender. Oh no! Before we do that, we need to export this as a Python file. Export. Let's call this. Let's just call this Brad. Save that, and then. And right now, not all the functionality is available in this program. So I know I have save project and save project as, but this is not coded yet. I haven't put that in here, so sorry about that. I'll try to get around to that. Okay, anyway, now all we got to do is in Blender, let's change this. Oh, come on, change this to a text editor. Just bring that over there, and let's go to text and open, and we will select Brad. And just hit run script. Hit register if you want it to open every time you open this Blender file. And now we should be able to see if with okay, something's not right here. Okay, our yeah. With the leg selected, you see this leg feature comes up, and we can turn on and off layers, bone layers. As you see here, this turns off layer 1. This turns off on and off layer 2. It toggles it, but you notice there's not two of them. Remember, we set this to where only if you select one of these 3 bones, then this upper FK slider shows up. But this slider will disappear if you select a different bone other than these 3 that we grouped together. Okay, now this here, for some reason, it is not showing up over here. I don't, what did I do? Let me check and see what I did wrong, and then I'll get back with you. Hold on a second. Okay, I figured out what I did. Under the cube shape or shape key panel, there's no control down here. I forgot to add the control, so that would make sense. Alright, so what we want to do, it's a good thing I didn't close this out, is as you can see this is empty. So I got ahead of myself here. So now we want to add a control, and in this case another slider. Okay, and just select the slider. So link data comes up. Double click on link data, and in this case we want to go down to this in your object data panel, this one right here, with the cube selected. Let me backtrack this. With the cube selected, right click on this shape key here. See? Okay. Right click on that, go to copy data path, and just paste it in there. And then change the name of the slider to cube, or just change it to key 1, because that is the name of the shape key. Just hit add, say OK, and now we'll export that back out to the same file. And just hit save. It's going to ask to overwrite it, and you say yes, and just make that small again. And now when we go back into Blender, we see this comes up because it says external data is out of sync, and that is because we haven't saved it, or we changed it. So what we want to do is reopen that block and go back up to Brad, double click, and now it is updated. And then run that script, and now oh, maybe we gotta unlink. Let's unlink that one, and now run the script. I don't know why. See, that should be showing up, but probably because I messed up here, that it's not showing up. Okay, well, hold on a second. Let me close this out and reopen Blender, and see. I think I saved it. Yeah, I did. I saved it, so I should be able to just. I'll have to close Blender completely and reopen it. So just a moment. Okay, I figured it out. I reloaded this scene, and then I reloaded the script. And this time I'll go ahead and hit register. That way, if I save it now, next time I open it, it will run this. But as you can see, this last bit is now in there. The control is in there. And right now we've got the bones selected, and it's still got the leg. And if I select this, still got the upper FK. But now if I select that, now the shape key shows up here. So, yeah, sometimes you have to close down Blender completely and restart it if you loaded the script wrong, and because it keeps that in memory. Even if I close this file, cube shape key will still be there. Now if I selected the lamp, it disappears completely. But if I were to open up a new file and bring up the end panel again, since I have cube selected, you see cube shape key shows up. Now since there is no shape key, it doesn't show up with the slider, but you see the panel is still there. So it's still in memory even though I opened up a new file. That is the only catch to doing this, is it does retain it in the memory, but it doesn't retain it completely, because if you close out the program and open it back up, it will refresh it. So okay, well, I think that pretty much concludes this tutorial, and I hope that you found it informative, and I hope you will enjoy the program. Unfortunately, I cannot provide it on any platform other than Windows at this time, and maybe that might be the only platform I can ever present it on, because I'm not familiar with how to do it on the other platforms. But I hope that those you Windows users out there will be able to use this program to the full and help you adding your Python coding without having to do much work. So I appreciate you watching this video. If you have any comments on on any future features you would like to see, leave it in the comments below. And anybody that likes the comments that get the most like will be the features that I will put as a priority on the next build of this. But I can't guarantee anything or when it's going to come out, when I'll be able to get the next one out, because I had some free time. It took me 2 weeks to do this, to code all of it, but I'm running out of my free time now, so I got to get back to work and start doing stuff to make money. So the playtime is over. But I originally did it for myself because I thought, well, I didn't want to have to code all this stuff, and I thought, well, it'd be nice to have something where I could do it visually and not have to keep typing in a bunch of code. So I think it makes it nice, and I know I'll be using it, so I hope you will too. All right, well, like I say, any new features, just comment below, and please don't forget to donate. If you use this program a lot, donate as much as you can or as little as you can. I don't care, as long as you donate something to help this project keep going. All right, I will see you in the next tutorial. Thank you very much for watching.